welcome to a thought for the day on Thursday morning. Let me just read to you one verse, a verse which is taken from, it's taken from Matthew chapter 1, but it's quoting a verse in Isaiah chapter 7, which says this: "The virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel," which means God with us. The thought that I've been reading this morning is from a book called Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, and this is what it says. "I am ever so near you, hovering over your shoulder, reading every thought. People think that thoughts are fleeting and worthless, but yours are precious to me. I smile when you think about me lovingly. My spirit, who lives within you, helps you to think my thoughts. As your thinking goes, so goes your entire being. Let me be your positive focus. When you look to me, knowing me as God with you, you experience joy. This is according to my ancient design, when I first crafted human beings. Modern people seek that positive focus elsewhere, in sports, sensations, acquiring new possessions. Advertising capitalizes on the longing people feel for a positive focus in their lives. I planted that longing in human souls, knowing that only I could satisfy it. Delight yourself in me. Let me become the desire of your heart." Advertising, we're bombarded with it, aren't we? We're bombarded with adverts on TV or advertisements in the newspaper or billboards when you drive down the road or on the radio. Yesterday I was listening to the radio and they were having a segment that was sponsored by a particular fruit drink, and obviously as part of that, being on the radio, they had to sort of give this sort of line, this PR line for the fruit juice company, and so every day, hundreds of times every day, we are bombarded with advertisements that tell us, if you have this thing, you will be happy. If you buy this, then you will look as happy as this person looks, or you'll be as beautiful as this person looks, or you'll be as cool as this person looks. And it's always the, if you can just get this, then that sense of fulfillment, of peace, of inner quality of life will be met, and you will be happy. That's the unspoken message through a lot of the advertisements that we see. And yet the Bible says, and in the reading that we read this morning, what it says is that God built us, yes, with that longing in our hearts, but knowing that only He could satisfy that longing, knowing that it's only in coming to Him do we ever find true fulfillment. And, you know, if we want to experience that fulfillment in life, it doesn't come by saying I've got to be a particular type of person. It doesn't come by saying I've got to do a certain type of thing. It comes by holding ourselves before God and just allowing Him to be the God who is with us in our thoughts, in our emotions, in our speaking, in our thinking, in our getting up, in our laying down, in all of those things, that He is God, the hope of glory, Christ in me. And let our hearts be directed towards Him. that's the other reading I wanted to read to you from Psalm 37, where it says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Now, it might well be that you think, well, the desire of my heart is to be rich. And if you're honest about that, great. There's nothing wrong with having money. But maybe as you delight yourself in the Lord, he will show you that there are different ways to be rich. And as you delight yourself in the Lord, he will show you there are different ways to be fulfilled, different ways to have peace and joy and hope and love. So this morning, today, delight yourself in the Lord. Say, Lord, I want to experience you as Emmanuel, as God with me today, in all that I say, in all that I do, in all that I am, that I might delight myself in your heart, and that you might give me the desires of a transformed heart, what is good for me. So God bless you, and stay safe. Tomorrow we've got a guest thought for the day, so I will speak to you on Monday next week. God bless.